I just don't want to like get on the thing and talk about like, everything. I just want to like.
So are you talking about the open door over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
it's all right. Yeah.
How long have you been homeless?
My whole life, just
Really?
about. Well, I was married for a while, and then I got divorced, then I moved back to grandparents and started using again and all that, so a while.
So open door, do they like you go there and they help you?
Well, they help everybody, but you gotta help. You know what I'm saying?
What are some of their benefits?
Well, get free stuff, mostly, free hygiene, free, out of the heat for a few hours till they close, like 3:30. You can go there from early in the morning to 3:30 in the evening.
Okay.
What do you do at night?
Well, you find you a place to lay it down, or,
Like where?
anywhere. You
You
pick.
don't have a specific place that you
I
go?
don't.
No?
Does, does
I
it-
did. They burned it down.
Are you familiar with? Do you go down to the tent place?
No.
No. What's that like down there?
I don't know. It's dangerous.
It is.
People were killed in there.
Really?
They love the cartels some money.
Do you?
Really?
Yeah, recently. I mean, like 10 years ago.
I heard that they have like a whole government down there.
Yeah,
Is that true?
they do, and they do by the drive-in too.
Who decides who's the boss around?
They don't. They just. I
Is
don't
that
know
what
what
it's
they
like?
do. I don't know.
How safe do you feel on the streets of Wichita?
I
what-
felt very unsafe.
you do?
Yes.
What are some of?
You're laying at night. I had a guy the other day, if you guys would want me to tell you.
Anything,
I
please.
woke up and he was jacking off right next to me.
Are you serious?
Yes, at a church parking lot.
Was he homeless himself?
I didn't ask him. I'm sure he was.
That's wow.
That is surprising, I know, because I had my bike parked where nobody could even get in, and I just happened to. Yeah. So that's what it.
That's some of the
Yeah, it
situations
could
that
have
you're having
been
to deal
right,
with.
if he would have been a real nut.
As far as nutrition, what does Sedgwick County give you guys as far like food and what?
Well, they
I mean,
give us a meal, at lunch, and I mean, it just consists of a sandwich usually, or it's whatever the church brings. Each
The church.
day's a different. No, it's churches come there.
so
and they
nothing
bring-
but Sedgwick County. Sedgwick County doesn't.
Sedgwick County Jail. Are you talking about that?
No, I'm talking Sedgwick County as itself.
Oh, well, they do what they can.
Right.
It's churches that mostly provide.
Right, charities and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, which is what yeah.
Uh-huh.
The open door. Now, if there's things there that you think that could change to be better, or maybe some things that don't need to be in place that are in place right now, what would they be? That
Oh, I think there could be things that could be a lot better, like, but they put in another place, like, really close to Open Door where you can go take showers.
I heard that.
There,
What is it?
and you can get water. It's
Explain
just a
it to
little
me.
place you go in, you
Whoa,
sit
whoa, whoa,
down,
whoa.
they give you a Pop-Tart. It was something.
No, I mean you can get water. Is it hard to get water here? I mean,
Yeah, and it's hard to use the restroom.
wow.
It really is. They have outhouses behind fences, and I don't understand
Where
that.
is this?
This was by a church, and then the one, down on Lincoln, they were fixing on this church, and they didn't even have they don't have the outhouse where you can go, and they have the bathrooms locked.
Do you have
What?
kids?
Yeah, they're big, yeah. But yeah, it's just, I think it could be a lot better somewhat, but then it could be a lot worse, because they're really friendly and nice,
I like this. What is that? It's like that.
It's a sign.
This is the hot
How
rod.
cool is that?
It is adorable.
That's super cool.
Wouldn't it be cool to have this at the show?
It's big.
Yes.
That's fucking awesome.
So activity-wise, and let's talk about seasonal. So
Uh-huh.
we have, of course, different seasons throughout
Yeah.
the fiscal year. What does the county offer different amenities for certain parts of the season, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, usually people will come and randomly come up and donate. Like there's a lady that'll show up, like was showing up once a week,
Okay.
giving out underwear and you know,
Shirt
different
and
clothes.
So what's
yeah.
some of the stuff that you need, that people need out here?
Oh, I just think everybody needs everything, but I think they need to pick up their own trash.
Okay.
They need to clean up after themselves. That's why they hate the homeless so
So
much.
if we had a tent, like a big tent sitting over here, and you could go in there and you could pick out 3 items that would help you throughout the day, what would they be?
I would say something like water, of course.
See, that blows my mind.
And probably some peanut butter, maybe to give some energy.
Protein. Yeah, protein,
Yeah,
okay.
protein, and maybe some sunflower seeds, you know, something.
So, go ahead.
Or some candy.
What do you do when it rains outside?
Well, you get in under an awning if you can.
You just try to find somewhere to.
Or you get in someone's car.
Or are
Well,
you?
I was freezing one day over here, and I mean, my hands were hurting so bad. And I walked by the church down there that gives you free breakfast, and I asked the guy if I could come in.
They
He
do
told
this
me
every day?
no. This was on Sunday, so.
They do it on Sundays. They give free breakfast.
And he told me I could not come in. And my hands were hurting so bad, I was crying.
What about
Well, I did it, but mine got shut off the other day because of my stepdad to give me my letters. Because my mother
Yeah, you
passed.
gotta check in. Yeah. So
Now I gotta go tomorrow somehow way down there and on Oliver.
They give you bus passes?
No, they used to.
here's what concerns me is throughout the conversation here, you have mentioned water, and when you mention that, there's some emotion behind that.
Yeah, because that water's saving our life right now.
But why? I don't understand why it's so hard for you to get. I mean, what makes it so hard for you to be able to get some water into your?
Because we have no ice at the open door right now.
There's no
Yeah.
ice.
It's just hot water.
It's just
You
water
know,
out of the faucet.
Yeah.
There's not enough like there's not enough public water fountains or water stations around here for you to be.
Or at the park. I go to the Lincoln Park. There's no water there at all.
Okay.
Except in the bathroom, and that's nasty.
Right. Absolutely. So.
I don't think it's going over.
So water, I mean that's a major amenity. You have to. I mean that's something that's
Right.
huge that you have to have here. And if they can't provide that for you guys, that's a health issue.
Right.
And bathrooms too.
And they were locking the bathrooms, you know, and I just think it's wrong. I think they ought to have outhouses everywhere in town.
Something that they can.
Yeah, instead of going on the ground or in the, you know, someone's yard.
If I could change a little bit here, what about the drug use on the streets in Wichita? What's the fentanyl
Oh, it's
and
bad.
is
It's
it?
bad. The mental illness people want it, and they're even worse. You know, it's just making it
Like mental,
worse.
like schizophrenic? I've heard there's a lot of
Yeah.
schizophrenic issues on the streets. Is there?
Yes, and they're going nuttier than they are every day, more and more, because people, you know, think it's funny or cute. And I don't think it is. I will not even help them do anything now. You know, I won't even give them a seat.
The people that have emotional issues?
Yeah, because you know, they'll come to a person like, you know, thinking, oh, well, you know, but I will not help them whatsoever.
How much solidity do you think's behind that? I mean, do you think that they are actually, having issues mentally, or are they doing that for some of it for attention, or for some of it for?
They do it all. It's about all of it, you know.
Right.
Yeah, some of them do it for attention. Some of them do it just, that's just them, you know. They're going to do that until the day they die, bug people, you know. But I don't like to influence mentally ill people, make them worse.
Right.
They're already out there, you know,
And that's
like a ticking time bomb.
You said, how long have you been out here on the street?
Long time, about 30 or more years off and on.
why.
Yes, my drug use at the time, you know, and things where I spend my money. And right now, I think somebody's taking money off my card. I got to find out who.
Your social security card or something, or
I get disability.
and so you don't have the resources to find that out, or
I just don't have a phone, and they're giving out free phones, but then they make that hard for you, know, wanting to have an ID and all this, and a letter from the food stamp people.
it's hard to
You
get.
don't have a
I
car.
understand how hard it is to get. Now, Marcus and I both have come from that walk of life, so and we're familiar with it. That's why he's out. Marcus is very very concerned about the streets of Wichita and things that we can do to make it feel make it things
Yeah.
improve around here. His
Right.
heart is in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And,
that's great.
for us to be able to make any type of change is
I would
big.
just say prayer. Pray for,
If you could walk up to the mayor and ask him for one thing for the homeless in Wichita, what would that be?
just things to be easier for them than harder. Things to be
Like
easier.
resources wise.
Yeah. I just don't know. I mean, there's plenty of them out there. Just got to use them.
It's hard to get to the resources. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, if you don't have a phone,
Okay.
you got to call, make an appointment, and all that.
An open door. Do they offer to help with that type of stuff
Well,
or?
they'll let you use the phone. They will dial it for you.
Right.
Yeah, they want you to do some kind of work. You know what I'm saying?
But they provide a resource for you guys to be able to get to take care of that. Okay.
Yeah, well, you got to get that resource guy. Look it up.
Oh, they have like a counselor there for you, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a case manager.
Case manager? Okay.
Yeah. And a lot of them don't do nothing. They just sit outside all day bumming cigarettes.
Oh yeah, I understand.
They don't even use that
So-
resources.
Let me ask you this: who do you think does more for the homeless? Actually, the people that run the charities, or the actual county, Sedgwick County itself? Who do you think does more?
I would say just the charities.
Really?
Mostly, yeah, because that's how I've been surviving is off the charity people.
Of the people that actually have hearts and come out
Yeah.
here like
Yeah,
Marcus.
donate, their time. Like every weekend we have a hot dog feed and it's the same people.
Same people every weekend.
Every week, yes. We
And it's a
went
church.
forward. Well, I don't know if it's a church. I just know it's people that might go to church.
I used to help them. I used to help them do it, so it's a church.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a church.
It's New Zion. Yeah, it's a very
And
cool
then
church.
That's that other church people. I know they go to church. Evangelists, 7-day evangelists.
Yeah, hand out the sack lunches.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really nice.
So where are you guys?
I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Depends on the weather. Probably
Depends
outside.
on the weather.
What are your options?
Probably across from the park, maybe up at Broadway. There's a bar that's
Right.
vacant, and there's like a little shelter thing. I'll probably go back over
So you
there.
go inside, or
Well, I can't go inside. We breaking it in. Yeah, but they have like a little cubby thing. You go get out of the rain. That's all we're all.
You mentioned a little while ago about somebody exasperating themselves as you feel.
Yeah,
How
right.
often is that a problem? Are you scared? Are you feel fearful for that in Wichita?
And I am in a way, but
Have you been attacked before?
But it's scary when that does happen,
Absolutely.
And shocking.
Shocking.
Yeah, because what if you'd been a rapist? And
Right.
Stronger, you know what I mean?
How'd you scare him off, or did you scare him off, or?
I told him, get the hell away from me.
Well, as sweet as you are, you must have had to raise your voice quite some bit to get him to move.
Get
So.
in there, like a fight with anybody out here?
Nah. Oh, occasionally, everybody gets in fights. Yeah, there's a lot of anger. A lot of anger.
In the past 10 years, how much do you think the crime rate in Wichita has increased, and how badly?
Oh, a lot. A lot.
And what do you think that's from?
It's from the lack of money, and they run out and they gotta go rob somebody,
For addiction.
Yeah, for an addiction.
The fentanyl use, how bad is it right now on the
Oh,
streets?
it's really bad.
Is it?
Every day somebody's dying.
We've heard rumors that there's a drug called, it's like the Trank or some drug on the street that's come here that's mixed with the fentanyl to make people, zombie drug, I think that's what they're
I
calling it.
haven't heard
Thank you, sir.
of that. I have not heard of that.
Okay.
I'm sure they got more and more they're bringing out to kill people off. I think it's that population control.
Have you lost any friends?
Uh-huh. I just lost my friend's son a few days ago to fentanyl.
Wow. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I feel sorry for her because she's really taking it hard.
So we're having a show on the 23rd,
Okay.
and it's to benefit, of course, the Open Door, and
Awesome. Where's that going to be at?
That's why the gate that's over there.
Really? I never even knew there was one. Is that
Do we
the
have something
one
we can give her?
streets? went in there one time. It's been closed though, hasn't it?
It's open.
We're probably talking about the
Really?
fancy.
I'm gonna have to go check that one out.
It's fine.
It's on the 23rd. Do we have anything we can give her maybe?
Not with me.
Not with you.
And I've been to Rain. I've been to the Rain a few times.
Have you?
Man, look at him all fixed up.
Well, it's on the 23rd at XY, so you may keep your eye open. There'll be some advertisement out there, and we'd love to have you show up.
That
And,
sounds great.
You know, bring your bike, and maybe we can
Yeah.
touch base with you again.
I'm trying to come up with enough to give me a vodka.
some vodka.
I have like $1 and change if you that.
Have $1? I know I have $1. For the interview, we can do that. Hold on just a minute.